Every man that was in the khutbah, because the women were not required, they were encouraged, it was good to come, but not required. And children didn't always come. Every man that was in the khutbah had to go home and repeat the khutbah to his family. That was mandatory. Otherwise, how would the family know what the Prophet ﷺ just said? And he was giving essential advice and reminders. That has been forgotten. So there was basically 1,000 Jummah training programs happening every Friday. At the end of your life, you had probably given 800 khutbahs of the Prophet ﷺ back to your family through Medina years. Imagine that. We stopped doing that. And that's why the knowledge of our community doesn't ripple. We just say, oh, let's bring Sheikh Umar Sulaiman and Sheikh Hamza Yusuf to our community for one lecture, and then we work all year for one lecture. We don't have any exponential growth because we don't share what we learn. Every Jummah, you should share 2-3 people. There were speeches I'm sharing today. The last few years I've been speaking in this community. Everything I'm sharing, I learned in circles of 20 people. Then I just repeated it 100 times and reached 20,000 people. We're supposed to be doing that. That's how knowledge spreads. So I encourage you, just the 3 levels of fasting. That's my ask. Those who came very late, please find out from others. I can share it outside. But please repeat it to at least one person, if not more. We're committed to that, inshallah? And then you'll receive the good deeds of their benefit and ripples of their good deeds for the rest of their life, inshallah. Okay, the second thing, this is what changed my life. A few years ago, what I did was, before going to Taraweeh prayer, okay, Taraweeh prayer here in this community will be at 8:30 p.m. Tonight it will be in the Memorial Hall and led by Imam Ali Sabai. Okay, but before coming at 8:30, take 40 minutes on YouTube, even if while you're driving, but preferably while you're sitting. Find juz number 1. Listen to the juz in Arabic while reading the translation with the video. Listen to me carefully. This is life-changing. And do that for every juz of the Quran before coming to Taraweeh. What will happen, and they have videos that have the Arabic playing and the translation is right there. So you just watch the video and in 40 minutes, you get the entire juz. You're hearing the Arabic, but you're reading the English. What happens is when you come to Taraweeh prayer and you're praying behind the Imam, you remember the translation of everything you just heard. And so the Quran is as if you can understand it until you learn Arabic. And you're hearing it, it's like you get it. And if you forget, you like hear something, it's like, oh yeah, that's what I just heard. And you know what's going on in Taraweeh. If we do that the entire month, not only will we do a khatam during the prayer, but we will do our private khatam of the translation of the Quran. And it will impact us completely differently. That's my recommendation. My final point I want to mention is khutbah. And this is not an announcement or a promotion. This is just something we're doing in the masjid. There's no registration or anything. It's just for benefit. So I'm going to say this to all of you, inshallah. I'm very, very concerned with the state of our youth, high school and college students specifically, but also middle school. We have started doing these sohbah gatherings in the masjid I am imam at in Maqaam Islamic Center. I know it's 30 minutes away for some people, but it's very, I think it's been very transformative for us. There is no lecture. We sit in a circle with our high school and college youth, only that age group, and we just talk. Young people share with me their struggles. I share with them my struggles. I went through my own mistakes and shortcomings, and I still have them. And we talk about growing together. Tonight at 6 o'clock at Maqaam Islamic Center, I'll be gathering with a group of high school and college students to talk about, and we're going to enter Ramadan together. Because it's going to be at 6 o'clock, so we're going to pray Maghrib, and we're literally going to enter Ramadan as a group. And we're going to talk about how we can come closer to Allah, the Prophet ﷺ, this Ramadan. We're going to talk about breaking all our addiction with this one primarily, and coming to our Lord. I'm saying this because I want the people that I love in this community. You are my dearest community. Even though there's communities that have more people that I speak at, this is the one I feel closest to. I want the youth in your community to benefit. So if you have anyone that you know, whether you're here or not, from high school or college age, please bring them to Maqaam Islamic Center as we enter Ramadan together, inshallah.